we should might as well loosen up a little bit. Let's see what happens here. I guess. Okay. Come on. I'm really early. Next time I'll wait. Where is this? All right. Enough of that. Yesterday we were introduced a little bit to a polyrhythm, 3 against 4. That means triplets, so I can do any combination, but I'm going to demonstrate triplets with the left hand and then 16ths with the right hand. So that's actually an eighth note triplet and a grouping eighth note triplets, 1, 2, 3, and a grouping of 4, 16ths. Now, if I break that down into counting a triplet, 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2 and 3 and, or 1E and a 2E and a 3E and I prefer that because of the math. I can get 3 beats equal in one hand and 4 beats equal in the other hand at the same time. So I'm going to count now triplets as 1, 2, 3, 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the E and the 2E and the 3E. And now my bass drum's going to play the 4, or my right hand, 1E, 2E and the 3E and the 1E and the 2E and the. So you get this. I'm doing the triplet with my left hand and 16th notes with my right hand. It's kind of hard to do something like that quick. So I like to stay that trend of mind and improvise off that feel. So it's actually going to be in 3 or 6/6/4, 3/4. 3/8. So you get a feel for all it is. You say, okay, let's orchestrate that. Let's think that. Who's here now? Nobody? Marcio. You understand, Marcio? You understand how to do 3 against 4? Marcio, you can ask me anytime you like. You have to do 3 against 4? All right, I'm early, so I'm waiting for everybody else to come in. Hold on a minute. Nobody yet. mix. Yeah. Okay, whoever's watching, please get in the chat. Say hello. Ask some questions. I'm trying to, start a lesson. I don't believe anybody's here. I don't see anybody. But it's telling me there's 6 people in there. All right. I did want to start a lesson to 3 against 2 instead of 3 against 4. Hey, Robert. Yeah, we're not going to do 3 against 4. We're going to just take it down a bit. Like a 3 against 4 we went over yesterday, Robert, if you remember. That was the polyrhythm. 3 in one limb, 4 in another limb, in the same amount of space as the downbeat. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 against 4. It's a polyrhythm. Today I just wanted to cut the 4 down, make it a little bit easier for you guys to do this next exercise. Okay, so 3 against 2 is a 8th note triplet. It's 1 and or 2. That's the 8th note, 2 8th notes, and a triplet. 3 notes, and then the 2 8th notes, downbeat. That's 3 against 2. So how do we subdivide it? I broke up the 3 against 4 as, if you remember, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and but this time we're going to eliminate the E and the and bring it down. I'm going to do 3 with the left hand, 2 with the right hand. So I did 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 3 and. So I'm doing an 8th note triplet, okay? I'm doing the 8th note triplet with the left hand and the 8th notes with the right. So now I'm going to make a whole thing of a stick control book exercise with that. What I want to do is play the rights. We're going to make R become, let's say, the right hand on the floor tom-tom. Left equals the bass drum. Now remember, R equals the floor tom-tom. L equals the bass drum. So if I took that and interpreted that voicing with R equals and L equals, now I did line 1 between the floor tom-tom and the bass drum. So I'd have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Take that, do line 2, it reverses itself. Now you have 1 and 2 and left, right, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Go to line 5, you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You understand that, Robert? Marcio? I'm playing the stick control book. All R's equal the floor tom-tom, all L's equal the bass drum in eighth notes. Now I want to play that against an eighth note triplet. So I'm going to start my count with a triplet instead of, again, 1 and 2 and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So now I'm going to put that constant against the right and left between the floor tom-tom and the bass drum, referencing off the stick control book. Do it nice and slow. That's line 1. Get that, Robert? Whoever? That's 3 against 2. If I did line 3, remember the right equal the floor tom-tom and the left equal the bass drum. Get it, Robert? All right. Now, you can do the whole page down like that. What I like to do with this, I go into I try to get into a creative mode, and I just don't know what I'm going to play. I'm going to play the 3 against 2, but I don't know where I'm going to put all of that and what I'm going to do with it yet until I start playing it. So I like to orchestrate it, so to speak. And for example, I'll do I don't know, let me just give you a couple examples or a minute or two of what I think I just explained. Just kind of put it together by myself, mentally, not putting any organization like line 1, 2, 3, 4, just feeling good about it and maintaining the 3 against 2 feel. Have a good time with it. And do the same thing with the 3 against 4. Another exercise I did not send everybody via email was doing the eighth note triplet, 3 and 2 on 5 as the stick control book. I'm following the stick control. Line 2. 3. Take it up if you want. 1, 2, 3, 1. everybody's got that, huh? Okay. Just have a lot of fun with it. Improvise over it. All right, now what I'm going to do, I wanted to. You can do this. I can write it all out for everybody, playing parts of the syncopation book and the stick and drill book, using 3 against 2 or 3 against 4 in the variables. There's a lot of work. If you guys want it, I'll give it to you. When I say variables, for example, if I did alternating triplets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I did that within 4. If you remember 4 now, 3 against 4, 1. Doing triplets, and that's how we're going to do the right and the left triplet and all that stuff. You already had that exercise. We're going to expand upon. Have any questions so far, guys? Any questions? No questions? All right. I like the 3 against 4. All right, we got it. All right, 3 against 4, 3 against 2. Work with it, all the variables that you can do. Don't overwhelm yourself because this is very overwhelming. I can sit there and try 2 lines, it'll take you 2 hours because you need to focus. And you have to understand the drum key, what space is the bass drum, the snare drum, the floor tom-tom, the hi-hat. You got to do all of this and do it slow. We're going to make reading with this fun. All right, no responses, huh? All right. Just having a little fun, guys. Okay, tonight, Robert, on my site, Marcio, my site. All right, for the remainder of the lesson, let's go on to single strokes. Quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a chord, I play single strokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I play single strokes or alternating strokes. I want to play triplets. Alternating. The next move is where I want to stay with 16th notes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. want to stay. And I want to place accents on top of that. So again, I go to the stick control book and I reference. And I say, okay, I eliminate all the lefts, and that gives me the rights. So if I did line 1 with eliminating the lefts, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to tell me in this exercise where I'm going to place the accent. The line 1, the right was on 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the accent. The accent, the R, shifts over to the and. So line 1 was line 2. But remember, over to the and, again, then I orchestrate it. Take it over here. Keeping your singles one stroke, one sound, and moving the right hand accents between the snare drum or the small tom or the floor tom. Line 1, first you want to get it like this. Get it feeling good. One variation. Then, besides just playing a 1, 2, 3, 4 here, move the 1, 2, 3, 4 around. For example, when I say around, got it? No response, guys. What's going on? I do line 3. Okay. Whatever. All right, now, just, hang out with something. Have a good time. You have to pay for that, Marcio. You have to buy the book or the PDFs. All right. Boys, hello. You're late again. 20 minutes. I was working with 3 against 2. Do you remember 3 against 2, boys? You remember that? Eighth note triplets in one hand, eighth notes in the other hand. Talk to me, Hoist. You remember that? 3 against 2? I can't go any further until you tell me yes or no. I guess it takes a long time. And I'm going to do some 3 against 2. So you got the 3 against 2. All right, boys? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the exercise. We're going to utilize the triplet, 1, and we're going to play the stick control book down between the right hand on the floor, tom-tom, and bass drum. So R is going to become 1, floor, tom-tom. L is going to become bass drum. So if I give the sequence right, left, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and that's 8 notes. And we're going to play it against the triplet. 3, and a ding. Get that, Hoist? And you play the whole page down like that. Nice and easy, nice and slow. You hang out with it for a while, and without losing the momentum and the thought process of 3 against 2, kind of improvise against it. Excuse me, have fun. I just recently, zoned in on a whole lot of polyrhythms, and what really got me zoned in was the Morello's Table of Time or Dave Stanik's Table of Time. I say it because I get it from their book, but nobody owns it. And I worked with the Table of Time over and over and over again. And I created some polyrhythms using the first couple lines. For example, if I took the first line, which would be quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, I skip the second, and I go into the third line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's the triplet. And then the 16th notes, that's the 8th notes rather. Then the triplets, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 16ths. All right, so now I like to play that pattern, what we've learned so far, 3 against 2 against 4. The 1's always the downbeat, right? So you're going to have the 3 here, 1, 2, 3. Bass drum. That's on 1. 1, 2, 3. Now the 4. Note. That is Morello's part of the Table of Time. Line 1, 3, 4, and 5. All together on the drum set. And you can have a good old time with that. You can move it around. But before you can move it around, you got to nail it there. Hang out with it, improvise off of it, and you can expand on it. I'm just getting to really like the way these drums sound. Nice and light. Gives me a nice sound. All right, you got it, huh? 3 against 2 against 4. anybody have any questions? Repeat that Joe Morello thing. It's not the table of time. All I'm doing is a line of quarter notes, line of eighth notes, a line of eighth note triplets, and a line of grouping F4 all at once. Here's the triplet. Here's the 4. Bass drum, quarter note. Oh yeah. I have 3 against 2 here. I have 1, 1, 1. See that? Is that what you wanted, Robert? Or you wanted this? What did you want, Robert? Morello again. All right, I'll do it for a while. Do it slow. It's nice and easy. Good orchestra. I love that stuff, man. It opens up my mind to I don't know where, but I just like being there sometimes. Like on a day like this. All right. We shall return tonight at 7 p.m. My site, Matt Patella, livelessons.com. Now, if anybody has any questions or whoever's been watching is not on the mailing list, you could email me and I'll put you on my mailing list. It's Matt Patella 1001 at gmail.com. Got it? All right. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock rather, tonight.